In this video, we're going to be talking about Pick 3 Lottery Strategies 2020. So stick around. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dennis Dunn, and this is the channel where we give you lottery tips and lottery strategies to make your next lottery ticket a winning ticket. So today we're going to be talking about Pick 3 Lottery Strategies 2020. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're in on my computer. This is what I want you to do. Go to the Google search page, okay? Now we're going to type in Lotto Strategies. All right, enter. All right, and we're going to click on Lotto Strategies here for lottostrategies.com. All right, brings us to the home page. Now, what you do on this map, you guys pick out your state. So I'm going to use New York as an example, considering I live in New York. All right, we go to New York. All right, it's going to list all the lottery games in your state. So you scroll down and you go to your pick 3. In New York, it's known as numbers. Okay, here we go. Numbers. Now, in most states, all right, you have a day draw and you have a night draw. You can do both or you can do one. It's up to you guys. And this is what you need to do. All right. Where it says past results, you click on that. Okay. And it's going to give you 30 days of results of the numbers that came out. Now, what I want you to do is print this up. Okay. So print this up, and then I'm going to show you what you need to do with that printout. All right, guys. So once you printed out that sheet with the 30 days of numbers, it should look something like this. Okay. Now, what I want you to do with this sheet is all the numbers with a 0 in it, I want you to circle. Okay, and all the numbers that have double numbers in it or two of the same numbers, okay, I want you to put a square around. Okay, and when you do that, I want you to look at the sheet and see the patterns that develop with the 0 numbers. Now, normally what happens is after the double number comes out, then the zeros come out. So it's usually, might be the next day, one day, 2 days later, then the zeros pop. But if you notice, the zeros always come out after the double numbers. Okay, now if you play the numbers straight, okay, you have a 1 in 999 chance of hitting that number on a single play. Okay. Now, if you do the 6-way box method, okay, so let's say you're playing $1. If you play $1, you'll win $500. All right. But you got a 1 in 999 chance. If you play 6-way box and you play $1, okay, your odds go from 199 down to 167. All right. And that pays on a dollar bet $80. Okay. So now if you play, let's say now that you know one of those numbers is coming out, your odds get better significantly. Okay. And there's something now that I want to show you. So we're going to get back in on my computer and I'm going to show you something else on Lotto strategies. Okay, guys, so we're back in on my computer and we're on the Lotto strategies page. Let me show you here what I'm talking about. Now, you know, you see now that when the zero numbers are going to pop. But the question is, okay, what do you pick for the other two numbers? You know, one of the numbers is going to be zero. All right. So you have one and two choices. You can either go back and look to see what numbers have been coming out with the zeros and play those numbers, or you can actually, on here, they have a frequency chart. All right, let me show you. So now here, we clicked over here to get past results. Now click where it says frequency chart. All right. Okay. Now, what this does is it tells us the frequency of the numbers, the single digit numbers. All right. So you see 0 is 15. All right. 1 is 13, 2 is 20, 3 is 14, 4 is 21, 5 is 13, 6 is 20, 7 is 8, 8 is 15, 9 is 11. Okay, so these are the frequency of how often these numbers come out. Okay, during, I guess it's 50 draws they did on this. Okay, so now you can pick the numbers from here. All right, so the most popular number, obviously 21, so that's number 4. So that would probably be a good number to pick. You know, I would pick probably maybe one high and one low, so 4 and 7, or depends on what you want to do. You can test this, but you already know when the zeros are gonna pop, and now all you have to do is just pick the other two numbers. Okay, and now this is going to be a box method. All right, so now with this box method, guys, you should pick at least, I would say, 9 to 10 numbers, play them $1 box, but you're going to have to follow the numbers on a regular basis to see which numbers are coming out. I suggest with this method, do a dry run for like a week or two, all right, to see how the numbers roll, so you get kind of familiar on how they're running, and you kind of know when to place your bets on the zero numbers. But you know, do your research, yeah, you know, and then every month make a new printout, because usually the patterns they'll change a little bit month after month, okay? But at least now you know when the zero number is going to pop, okay? And you have the best odds of hitting with the dollar bet. All right? So if you pick 10 numbers, all, with the zero, you box them, you got a great chance of getting some hits and making some money. Like I said, dollar bet on this. All right. 10 numbers, $10 a day. All right. It's going to be an $80 payoff, but it's your best odds at pick 3. So if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'm Dennis Dunn here at Lottery Players Network. Peace.